High school football week number 8 as we take a look at another matchup. The Millbrook Pioneers traveling up to face the Jefferson Cougars out of West Virginia. Last week, the Pioneers with a 34-22 victory over the Liberty Eagles. As always, joining me, the head coach of the Millbrook Pioneers, Josh Haymore. And Coach, I got to ask, just your team getting back in the winning column, how did it feel? It seemed like, again, your running attack was out there in numerous different forms. Can you just talk about what you liked out of the game?
I thought our kids played really hard. Coming off the bye week and playing Kettle Run, I thought we played really well. That's a really, really good football team. And then we continued to build and continue to get better as the week went along and during the Liberty Week last week. And then I think the kids showed a really positive attitude and positive effort throughout the entire game. It was a really fun game to be a part of. We had some good runs on offense, some good drives, a few good stops on defense, and then our kicker broke the school record of the longest field goal and that was fun.
So you mentioned the kicker, having a kicker that is able to do that, because we know that kicking in high school isn't that common, but you have some pretty good kickers that come through. How does it feel to have a kicker that you're confident in a situation like that?
It feels great. I've had a couple kickers come out through here, and Mason has been a very good, consistent guy. He's missed a couple, 30-yarders or something like that, but being the first year that he kicked on the varsity level, I think, hitting that 47-yarder really kind of boosted his confidence. Well, the first one he hit was, I think it was a 25-yarder, I believe, in the first or second quarter, and then he came back and kicked that one. So I think the first one gave him some confidence to be able to kick the ball straight and everything. And I mean, he's got a great leg. Like, he's going to be a highly recruited kicker. He puts it out of the end zone and things like that. Especially as a junior, he has a strong leg. He's a tall kid. He's got the attributes and the numbers, height wise and things like that he could really go a long way kicking.
And just looking defensively, I know Liberty can come out there and sort of do some different things on offense, only putting up 22 points. Can you just tell me what you saw at Liberty and how your defense handled what Liberty threw at them?
I was really surprised that some of the things that Liberty showed on film, they didn't do against us. I was really stunned about that. But seeing that quarterback on film, seeing him run around on film was one thing, but then when you actually see him in real life and how he evaded tackles, I mean, it was impressive to watch him play. Like, he's a good quarterback. I believe he's a junior too, and he drops back and he can fling it, and then if he gets in trouble, he can always go and run. And I thought our defense really coped well, going against him. Being able to try to keep him in the pocket and then being able to stay in coverage when he tries to make things happen. And he does that very often. And then the run game, I thought we did a really good job against the run game. I think they only had 56 yards of rushing in that game. So when you put them as a one phase, you are going to get a few big plays, a few big runs just on scrambles, just for the fact of, you're doing the right things by getting depth at linebacker level and staying behind everybody. But, I thought our defense really adjusted well to be able to make sure we tackled that quarterback.
In last but not least, on a random note, Coach, I just want to get your thoughts on this. I have to compliment the Millbrook Pioneers jerseys. I saw there were names on the back. Just your thoughts on that, and pretty cool to see some nameplates on the back of your jerseys.
Yeah, we decided to do something different this year. We had never done it. Is just to do a homecoming jersey, or one year might be a senior night jersey or something like that. And what the idea behind it is some people might not like the names on the back, but what I want to do is those kids are able to keep them, and then when they go, every year, if they're, let's say it's a freshman playing on the varsity level, he'll end up getting 4 jerseys. And that's the thing that, even me, I mean, I have my old high school jersey, I have my college jersey. Like, guys that play football in high school and college, they kind of like those things, and they've never had I think let's see, about a couple years before I got here, they had a Carolina blue jersey with white numbers, and I was like, let's do something different. But then it also wasn't too expensive to be able to get everybody a jersey and do it every year. I mean, our kids work hard to raise money throughout the off season, and it was just a little thing that the coaches and I thought it'd be cool to be able to give to them that they can take and keep for however long they want to keep it. It's just pretty cool.
A very cool tidbit for sure. Now looking, Coach, a matchup traveling up to face Jefferson out of West Virginia. First and foremost, I know Millbrook and Jefferson have been playing on for the last couple of seasons, but looking at the competition in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia up there, it, do you like having to go up there and face the West Virginia teams, knowing the competition that's up there? And how do you like sort of going up there with that competition up there as well?
I think it's good competition. I also think it's different type of competition. I mean, it's not a Virginia school. The kids see that. Yeah, it's not really it's a local school, but it's not, because it's only by car only 30 minutes away. But also, I think that's pretty good competition up there. We've played Washington, we've played Hedgesville. I think Jefferson is the most consistent one that we've played since I've been here. We've never played Martinsburg or Musselman, but Spring Mill's up there. We haven't played them, but I think it's been good competition with Washington in years, and definitely good competition with Jefferson. I mean, it's fun. Jefferson's coach and I know each other, not from way back or anything like that, just from over the years of coaching against each other. But we did a truck pull type of thing over the summer, and we were able to sit down and talk a little bit, and we'll see each other in other places and things like that. But it's a pretty cool, I mean, good little competition, and the kids played hard, and every year that we feel like we get their best game, and they win a few games too to help us if we beat them or they beat us or whatever throughout the playoffs. So it's good friendly competition.
And looking at this Jefferson Cougars team, some ups and downs from their season so far, but what are you seeing on the tape that stands out to you that you sort of want to stop them from doing, and have the Pioneers do what they do best, in a sense, come Friday night?
Well, I mean, as any head coach, you would want to make their offense one dimensional. Are they going to throw the ball? Or are they going to run the ball? Whatever they're going to do. I think they're a predominantly run team. They run, power and zone and ISO and things like that. So, I mean, I think they're trying to get the ball downhill. When you watched a couple of the games that we received from them, I mean, they run the ball. We want to try to stop the run and making them one dimensional by throwing the ball. But then when you turn around and get them to throw the ball, they got speed out wide. The quarterback can fling it 60 yards down the field. I mean, he's got a great arm, and accuracy is unreal. So I think he's a younger kid too. But I mean, they make plays. I mean, you look at the games that we've gotten, and they run the ball, but then all of a sudden they'll throw, four vertical or some sort of, out route, and they'll take it 30 or 40 or 50 yards. So, I mean, you want to try to keep them one dimensional, but what dimension are you going to do? Are they going to run the ball? Or are they going to, pass the ball? So which one do they predominantly want to do? We want to stop the run, because that's what I think they want to do. But they're a good football team.
And obviously, on your side of football, facing some adversity throughout the course of the season, but it seems like you have numerous players who can get the job done in your running attack in the single wing. I assume you're looking more of the same, but what are you looking to see offensively and defensively out of your team this week?
We were kind of buckled with some injuries last week. I'm really looking to see those guys that are stepping in at those positions that we've had injuries at, and really, not miss a beat. We've practiced guys at different positions all through, I mean, I'm not patting myself on the back or anything like that, but I think the coaches definitely help us all out. We've had times where we didn't practice them early in my career. And then as we go along throughout the career now, everybody's, we're rotating guys and making sure that they know not just one position, but they know the whole offense, or, they know the whole defensive line. But I really want to see those guys just come out and be able to, fill those spots of the starters that are down. and then not miss a beat, but keep playing hard and being physical, just like the other guys would be.
Once again, the Millbrook Pioneers traveling up to face the Jefferson Cougars out of West Virginia. As always, joining me, the head coach of the Millbrook Pioneers, Josh Haymore. And coach, always appreciate your time. Looking forward to catching up with you soon.
Yeah, man. Thank you.